You ever wonder what happens when you go into an ice bath for 300 days straight? I'll tell you what happens. It turns out, exposing our bodies to cold water voluntarily can have a profound effect on how we feel, how we look, and how we act on a daily basis. Not only that, when you voluntarily subject yourself to challenging conditions such as the cold tub, it changes the architecture of the brain, and you exude more self-control. Scholarly articles below. To be honest with you, the real reason for me taking an ice bath, if Kenny Chesney does it, that's enough empirical evidence for me. I don't know about you.
And I always say, just add ice. It's better on ice. It's even better when you're sitting in ice. It's a lot colder, I can tell you that.
We love Kenny Chesney. Shout out to KC. Who wants to see the Chill Twins do an ice bath with Kenny Chesney? We could do separate tubs. Yeah, different tub. Unless we get one like really big tub, then we can go in just as dudes.
Noggin. Dude.
There was initial skepticism before going into the tub. We weren't at day one saying, oh, we're gonna go 300 days straight. We actually wanted to go in every day until we hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then our dad was gonna get in the tub. Pops. After we hit 50,000 subs. And it just so happens that we've already gone 300 days before that's happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. Pops does not like cold water. No. We want Pops to experience the cold water, to get in the tub. So, let this be our little gift to him. Okay, let's get to 50K. So we're going to go in the cold tub and explain some of the benefits that we have noticed over the past 300 days. Number one, amp yourself up to get in the tub.
Dude.
You want to take off your shirt first.
No shirt and no problem.
You guys ever wonder how we figure out who goes in the tub first? Well, it was kind of just how we did it in the womb. I said, I'll go, you cover for me. And that's how it happens. Now, just in case you think we're both because we get a lot of hate comments. Oh, they're in a warm tub. Okay, well, what's that say? 41 degrees it's set at, and it's actually a little warm today. It's 44.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's roughly 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. So there, not a warm tub. And if that's not enough evidence for you, there's actually ice sitting on the side here.
Ice, ice, baby.
So the tub is unplugged just to eliminate the risk of electrocution. We don't need that today. When we first started going in, you would usually just start by standing here, but now, you just get right in.
You could jump right in.
After 300 days, you're able to go down into the tub with ease. It doesn't get any easier, but you know how to deal with it.
Deal with it.
Let's just talk about some of the benefits that we've noticed over time in the tub. So right now I'm experiencing the heart rate is starting to go to drop. My legs are burning.
And it burns, burns, burns.
It's voluntarily getting myself into a cold tub. Therefore, it changes the brainwaves in the study that was conducted. Okay. Linked below. I'm under an amount of stress and I'm staying in here. So much pain.
So much pain!
So you're embracing the suck. I find it really helps when I use the duck. Not only the duck, but a Bucky's duck.
Bucky duck, yeah.
The Bucky's duck. Shout out to Bucky's.
Yeah.
The Texas legend.
No question.
Like ML Liddy's.
Volcanic Splendor water also helps me to kind of feel hot in the tub.
Krakatoa!
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So, first time you go into an ice tub, back when we were at day one, you would notice yourself really starting to breathe heavy. Now we have breath control. In through the nose, out through the nose.
Someone
Wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Is your ice bath experience an augmentation of your mentality or physicality? Which one is it more so if you had to
For
pick?
me, it's the mentality. Yes, it affects me physically because one, we do it for the recovery, but also two, we do it well, we're already lean.
I'm bringing sexy back.
But as a mentality aspect, I would agree that voluntarily putting yourself into this challenging situation and persevering through it, it allows you a sense of dignity and saying, I did that, and it's something that nobody can take away from you.
Right, and it's something so innocent as cold water.
Right.
Just sitting there saying, engulf yourself in me. Maybe we'll cut that out, but highlight the zenith of your ice bath journey. For you, what was it?
There was
so
one day
far?
probably, and you can go back on the shorts and look at all of our shorts from day 1 to 300, but there was one day where you shut the lid on my whole body in here, and it was quite surreal. All dark, freezing, in there, cold. Nasty.
In that moment, did the dawn feel like it was rising for you?
It tried, and I'm grateful that the light was able to show at the end of the tunnel.
So you hear that? I'm gonna hold it up to the mic.
You're up, bro.
That's how I know it's my turn.
Yeah.
So my asshole starts to pucker when I hear this noise.
Yeah.
Your turn, bro. 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Couple things that helped me get through the ice bath experience. Number 1, Benjamin Franklin underwear.
Gonna make that money, money, money.
It's essential.
It's my middle name.
Number 2, always keep a wedge handy. You never know when you're gonna have to finesse one from $1.10. And of course the ducks. I mean, gotta have the ducks.
Get in the tub.
So for me, like we said, the breathing is much more controlled. So the ice bath facilitates self-control. The ice bath is the catalyst for the building of healthy habits.
Voluntarily making yourself do hard things.
Yes.
Look, it says hard work. Yeah, it also has Bucky.
Bucky.
It says Grillo's Pickles here.
So when we get in the tub, we're holding ourselves accountable. We're showing up every day saying, this is a habit that we're committing to, and we build healthy habits. So we find ourselves doing other things. Habits are contagious.
Right.
They come in pairs like twins.
Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart.
The ice bath is also a natural performance enhancer.
Yes.
So when I'm running, what I like to do is I like to jump in the ice bath right prior to my running. And when I get in the ice bath, my run times are more efficient than when I don't get in the ice bath prior.
So the ice bath catalyzes a release of certain chemicals inside the body, natural chemicals inside the body that enhance your performance.
I feel empowered.
Cold water, it constricts the blood vessels and it improves blood flow whilst engaged in the activity at hand. When you're in the ice bath, it's all you got. There's nothing to hold on to. You're totally
Vulnerability.
vulnerable.
No tomatoes. Too vulnerable.
So the ice bath for me is an acceptance of being okay with the unknown and the uncomfortable.
Right.
And
Now-
allowing ourselves through that to cast a demand over our body to say, I demand self-control in an uncomfortable environment.
Right.
Hugely important.
For example, saw this kid one day and he watches our videos. The kid came up to me and said, get in the tub. I said, I do get in the tub. Do you? No, the kid said. I said, why not? The kid said, it's too cold.
Damn!
I said, get in the tub. It's not a good enough reason. So if you're making an excuse because the water's too cold or I don't have enough time,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
or I don't have enough money, or which, okay, economics, inflation, that's okay, I get that. But if you're saying that you don't have enough time, it's too cold, I don't have what it takes, I don't agree with you. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that.
A couple things I learned from the ice bath. Number one, right when I get back for a run, just coming off VO2 max, my body's pumping, blood's flowing, and the one time I remember I jumped in the ice bath almost right after coming back from a run, and I shocked my body too hard. And my body went straight up into panic mode, and I remember it very vividly. So I learned my lesson to allow myself to re-oxygenate my body from VO2 max, give myself a little bit of a buffer time.
Because it's a shock going in here to begin with.
So I went from extreme heat to almost unbearable cold, and
I'm shivering!
shocked my body too hard. So I learned my experience not to do that. So I would say the absolute apex of my ice bath experience and journey has been when we took the ice bath at the Kenny Chesney concert.
We took the portable ice bath to the Kenny Chesney concert.
We-
The back of our F-250.
Hey, where's Kenny? Bring him by the cold tub.
By the chill waters.
There he is.
I'm manifesting this. We are going to have ice bath sessions with Kenny Chesney.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Get in the tub.
Epilogue.
Oh my god.
No. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't be afraid.
So don't be afraid.
Ah, we got it. Hey, chill.
We're good.
So now that you've just seen us go into the cold tub and have listened to our changes over the last 300 days of constant, perpetual cold exposure,
And
We-
shrinkage.
definitely shrinkage.
Oh my God!
Definitely
There's some
shrinkage.
shrinkage. You will thaw out.
Share with us your experiences with cold water exposure, if any. We encourage you to maybe adopt a healthy habit. Maybe try eating a banana and put down the ramen noodles or the Hot Pocket.
I dropped my Hot Pocket.
I don't know what happens. Does the earth shatter if you drop a Hot Pocket?
Try going into an ice tub yourself. Maybe we'll even post and pin your video on our page, and maybe we'll even do a collaboration. We'll definitely do a collaboration with Kenny
We're
Chesney.
definitely having Kenny Chesney in the
We'll
tub.
do that.
No shirt and no problem.
Comment below who wants to see this.
Any day of the week.
Don't we hit everything? Now, just PS for reference, if you're afraid of shrinkage, they'll come back. They always
It's
come
like
back
the
around.
tide. What goes in must come back out.
Cause and effect. It always comes back around.
We'll come back around.
Support education.
Get in the tub.